Yes. So iRest is for more than just sleep. It also is for anxiety and other things that we may experience, or anxiousness, worry, just trying to give us a platform to recognize and welcome experiences and emotions, and help us to be, you can think about the word, instead of reacting, we are able to respond, and know that everything we're doing is the best we can in the moment. So really kind of thinking about what those, our brain is doing many things when these processes, we work through these steps of iRest. So we've gone through a whole bunch of different things. So it's a 10-step process, and we've gone through the initial relaxation. We do this every time. So it's the intention, heartfelt desire, and really thinking about things as if they're true right now, not as in, a lot of times we set an intention that I will do something, and instead thinking, I am doing it right now. So living it, and it's true, and helps us bring that into the present, and then helps us work through it and make it true. And then going to our inner resource, that space that is your personal place of security, well-being, groundedness. And it can be real, it can be imaginary, it can be whatever you need it to be, but really trying to feel what it is in your body. And that's why we bring all of our senses into it, so that you can shift faster in our body response than in just thinking through it, right? So it becomes this natural place that we go to when we need it. And then we've done body sensing, breath sensing, so kind of peeling away the layers, really getting into that, as you guys know, that deep relaxation place. That helps us get there, gets past the physical body and into the other layers of our bodies. And then we went through emotions and feelings last week, and really kind of talked about, learning opposites or welcoming opposites, and being able to sit with both, and how that feels in our body, and being able to recognize those sensations in our body as we experience them. And you might actually find that you experience the physical sensation before you realize what the emotion or feeling is. Sometimes we get our stomachs all tied up, and then realize, and maybe that physical sensation can help us before we do or say something. For example, if we know that when that anger sits in our stomach or in our chest, and you recognize that feeling, you can feel that you're getting there before you respond, and then you can take that, okay, where can I find something else? And yes, as we get more practice in it, it comes faster. So you don't have to think through that process, but just recognizing that our emotions sometimes do come to us as physical feelings before they are, before we recognize what they are and put a name to them. So today we're going to look at the next step is beliefs. So sometimes we believe things about ourselves that aren't necessarily true, and we are very negative about ourselves. And so looking at, again, opposites, being able to sit with those opposites, some of that, for example, the thought or the belief of I'm not good enough, but maybe that's paired with I'm always doing the best I know how, right? And really sitting with both of those. And those are just examples. I don't want to put thoughts into your head, but we all have those beliefs that we kind of sit with sometimes, and they can be negative because that's where our brain goes. And so finding the other side of that belief, and using that to help you balance yourself, because we really are better than we give ourselves credit for all the time. And we're always doing the best we can in the moment. So, sometimes we are much harder on ourselves or we're the harshest critics of ourselves than other people are. And so helping to look at those things that you believe about yourself and maybe look at the opposite and be positive about it and know how that feels, and moving through that. So unless there's any questions, I'm going to start today's session. I just wanted to talk about beliefs, and we'll go through the session just like we have in the past. It'll be very similar. So find yourself a very comfortable spot, not too comfortable. And be ready to welcome anything that comes as a messenger. And maybe even as you experience things and you welcome them as messengers, maybe thinking about what is the message that it's trying to send you. So something to give yourself to think through or mull over while we're doing this. So begin your practice this afternoon or this evening by finding a comfortable lying or seated position, feeling supported by the surface your body is resting upon, whether that be the chair or the couch, or laying down or seated. Wherever it is, tuck the chin just a little bit, especially if you're laying down. Bring the chin down just a shade so that we turn off our thinking mind by bringing the chin down a little bit. And it lets our eyes rest and gaze down towards our feet versus up towards the sky. And allowing your eyes to remain open or gently closed, taking time to settle into a position that feels just right. During iRest, you are guided to notice and feel physical sensations, breath, emotions, thoughts, and feelings of well-being or joy, and to experience yourself as the witness of all of these comings and goings. Whatever your experience is perfect just as it is. And now simply rest at ease and follow my guidance, allowing my voice to become your voice. During iRest, welcome every experience as a messenger that is inviting you to explore sensations, emotions, and thoughts without trying to change, fix, or make anything happen. As you welcome whatever is arising, your body and mind are learning to remain at ease and discover the feeling within that is always at peace and at ease. Experiencing yourself to be unchanging well-being, a witnessing presence that is welcoming everything. Now feel your body settling completely into stillness. Bring attention to your senses. Notice the taste in your mouth, sounds around you, smells, images or colors behind your eyelids or in your front of your gaze. The touch of air on your skin. Your senses open and alive. Bring to mind your intention for today's practice. How would you like to feel during and as a result of your practice? Perhaps a sense of well-being or relief from discomfort, emotional pain, or to remain alert throughout this entire practice. Allow your intention to emerge fully. Affirming and feeling your intention with your entire body and mind, while noticing how it supports you during your practice and in your daily life. Allow your heartfelt desire to emerge, the longing you desire more than anything else in life. Perhaps the feeling of being whole, healed, and healthy. Or feeling deep self-acceptance, peace, or well-being. Imagine your deepest heartfelt desire completely fulfilled as true and manifesting right in this very moment, and how you feel in your entire body and mind when this is so. Then let your heartfelt desire go and notice how it returns at the end of today's practice and in your daily life. And allow your inner resource to emerge, your special place that brings the feelings of security and ease into your body. A room, a place in nature, an image, or simply the feeling of peace and well-being. Whatever it is, invite it in using all of your senses. Sounds, smells, tastes, sensation, colors, forms. Feelings of security, ease, and well-being as you imagine your inner resource. And knowing that you can return to this inner resource at any time during your practice or during daily life, whenever you need to feel safe, secure, calm, and at ease. Now let the sound of my voice be your guide and support you in experiencing sensations throughout your body. As I name each area, you may feel sensations that are present or nothing in particular. But whatever you experience is perfect just as it is in this moment. Bring attention to sensations inside the mouth, roof of the mouth, floor, inside cheeks, left and right, back of the throat, tongue, the entire mouth, a field of sensation. The ears, left ear, inside and out, right ear, inside and out, sensing both ears at the same time. Welcoming the breath as pure sensation in the nose. Left nostril, right nostril, both nostrils at the same time. Left eye, right eye, Both eyes together, a field of radiant sensation. Sensing forehead, scalp, back of the head, neck, inside the throat. Sensation of the inner walls inside the throat. Left shoulder, left upper arm, forearm, wrist, left palm and fingers. The entire left arm. Right shoulder, right upper arm, forearm, wrist, right palm and fingers. The entire right arm. Both arms and hands together as one field of sensation. Sensation inside the throat, upper chest, upper back, middle chest, middle back, abdomen, lower back, pelvis, sacrum. The entire torso is a field of vibrant sensation. Left hip, thigh, knee, left foreleg, foot, and toes. The entire left leg. Right hip, thigh, knee, right foreleg, foot, and toes. The entire right leg. Sensing both legs and feet at the same time. Sensing the entire front of the body, back of the body, left side, right side. Sensing the entire body. Inside and outside as a field of radiant sensation. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's present. First sensing what's present, then experiencing yourself as the field of awareness in which everything is coming and going. Become aware of the body breathing and the flow of the breath of sensation in the nostrils. The abdomen gently rising as breath flows in and releasing as breath flows out. The body breathing naturally and rhythmically. In breath, abdomen rising. Out breath, abdomen releasing. No need to change anything. The body breathing itself. And begin counting each breath silently backwards from 7 to 1 in the following manner. In breath, abdomen rising, 7. Out breath, abdomen releasing, 7. In breath, abdomen rising, 6. Out breath, abdomen releasing, 6. Continuing counting and breathing in your body's own natural rhythm. If you lose count, starting again at 7. Breathing, counting, and being with everything just as it is. Now let go of counting and be aware of the fields or flows of sensation throughout the body. Now, while gently retaining the breath at the top of inhalation, bring your attention into the left side of the body. And while exhaling and inhaling, welcome sensation throughout the left side of the body. Then, while gently retaining the breath at the top of inhalation, bring attention into the right side of the body, exhaling and inhaling, welcoming sensation throughout the right side of the body. Going back and forth from one side to the other at your own breathing pace. Experiencing sensation first on one side of the body, then the other side. Giving time during retention for sensation to completely shift across the midline. And when you're ready, while holding the breath, sense the entire body simultaneously while allowing the body to return to its own natural breathing rhythm. And be aware of all that's now present in your awareness, feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's now present, sensing what's present, then experiencing yourself dissolving into your being, the field of awareness in which everything is arising. Remember that anytime you experience the need to feel secure and safe and at ease, you can return to your inner resource at a moment's notice. Now bring attention to feelings that are present throughout the body, such as warmth or coolness, heaviness or lightness, comfort or discomfort, allowing them to blossom fully into your body. And if no feelings are present, as may happen, simply welcoming whatever is present. And if it's helpful, welcoming an opposite of this feeling fully into your body. Then welcome both opposites of feeling into the body at the same time, while experiencing how this affects your body and mind. Now bring attention to an emotion that is present in your body or one that you're working with in your life. Or recall a memory that invites a particular emotion into your body. Welcoming the emotion as sensation in your body. And if no emotion is present, there's no need to make anything happen. Simply welcome whatever is present. And if an emotion is present, where are you feeling it in your body? Allowing it to blossom fully while welcoming thoughts, images, or memories that co-arise with this emotion. And if it's helpful, allow an opposite emotion to emerge. Perhaps recalling a memory that invites this opposite emotion into your body. And if an opposite emotion is present, where do you experience it in your body? Taking your time, welcoming this opposite of emotion. And now move back and forth several times between opposite emotions, experiencing first one, then the other. Sensing how each is experienced in the body. Now inviting both emotions into awareness at the same time. Without thinking, simply experiencing how this affects your entire body and the mind. Now inviting both emotions into awareness at the same time. Without thinking, simply experiencing how this affects your entire body and the mind. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness. Feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's now present. Sensing what's present. And experiencing yourself as the field of awareness in which everything is arising. Remembering that there's no right or wrong way of doing any of this, and that you're welcome to return to your inner resource at any time. Welcome a thought or belief that you sometimes fall into or take to be true about yourself. And if no belief is arising, simply being with whatever is present. And if there is a belief present, as you hold this belief about yourself to be true, where and how do you feel it in your body? Sensing how this belief affects the entire body. Noticing any images, emotions, or thoughts that co-arise with this belief without trying to change anything. And if it's helpful, bring to mind the opposite of this belief. And as you hold this opposite belief about yourself to be true, how does it affect your body? Welcoming any images, emotions, or memories that also emerge. Being present to your experience just as it is, without trying to change or fix anything. And now in your own rhythm, alternate several times between these opposites of belief, welcoming first one as true, then the other, experiencing how each belief acts upon your body and the mind. Now welcome both beliefs at the same time, while experiencing how this affects your entire body and the mind. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness, feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's now present, sensing what's present, then experiencing yourself as the field of awareness in which everything is arising. Be attentive to sensations throughout your body of pleasure, happiness, joy, or well-being. Or perhaps recall a particular event from your life that invites feelings of pleasure, joy, or well-being into your body right now. Welcoming whatever emerges just as it is. Perhaps experiencing the sensation of joy as an inner smile that radiates from your heart. Heart smiling. This smile of sensation expanding throughout your entire body, flowing out into your torso, arms, and hands, down into the pelvis, legs, and feet, flowing up into the head and face, mouth, lips, and eyes smiling, the entire body smiling, radiant and alive with the feeling of joy or well-being, or a sense of being okay just as you are. And be aware of all that is now present in your awareness, feeling yourself as the one who is aware of everything that's now present, sensing what's present, and experiencing yourself as the field of awareness in which everything is arising. Dissolving into being pure awareness itself, open and spacious, being awareness in which everything is coming and going. Awareness in which everything is welcome just as it is. Being awareness and reflecting upon all that has been or is now present. Sensations, emotions, beliefs, joy, well-being, the experience of being pure awareness. Everything just as it is, yourself just as you are. Now come back to your inner resource, your place of grounding, security, well-being. Noticing your breathing, easy and rhythmic, forehead at ease and cool, belly, hands, and feet, warm and at ease. And bring to mind your intention for this practice. Perhaps noticing the formation of an intention for your next practice. And imagine going about your daily life, noticing sensations, emotions, and thoughts, all constantly changing. Yet all the while feeling yourself as unchanging, spacious awareness in which everything is coming and going. Now taking your time transitioning to your alert and wide awake state of wakefulness. Sensing your body, the room around you, eyes opening as you feel ready, perhaps wiggling your fingers and toes, moving your body, reorienting to where you are and where you are going, becoming fully alert and wide awake. And perhaps before ending your practice, experience the feeling of gratitude for taking time to practice iRest, welcoming and loving yourself, experiencing yourself as timeless, open, and spacious well-being that is perfect just as it is, and yourself as whole, healthy, and perfect just as you are. Yourself as unchanging, spacious awareness in which everything is unfolding, and the understanding that you always know the perfect response to each moment as you take the time to welcome your deepest knowing. And thanking yourself for taking this time to practice iRest meditation.